We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Canes will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Baker. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Grabbed by the receiver. That's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. A quick throw out left, complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught quickly. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Design quarterback run. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Texas Christian. That's how you finish a play.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. To the air. It's Lagway. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Reed. That's caught. It's Wilson.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Pringle. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
QB keeper all the way. Has the first down and more. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point puts them in front by 1. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baker. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. TCU offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The gain is 3 yards. yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Hit as he released it. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball, but the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Nice grab. It's Pringle. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks free. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Moves out of the pocket. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Boy, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Reed. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Baker. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
this line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. The pass rush gets home. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Now someone moved this a bit too early. It'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 3rd down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, but it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And the Canes will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, enough for a first down. Touchdown, Miami. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so the lead is 21-6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the TCU offense takes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. He hands it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep... It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? To throw, it's leg way. Grab made by the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And it's a direct snap. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Moore.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The Hurricanes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Canes. This offense is still clicking. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead 28-6. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baker. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Breaks into open space. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll feed the back again. He breaks free. Nobody can bring him down. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To the air, it's Lagway. Grab down the middle, it's Payne. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He grabs it inside the 20. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Horned Frogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. QB to the tight end for a completion. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Back to throw. It's Lagway. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Add 6 more points to the total.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
That keeps the score. Miami 28, TCU 12.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Joseph. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
He's going to take off here. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the punt.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. Picks up the first and is still going. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a first down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but they begin the drive with excellent field position. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Dropping back, it's Reed. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
The receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's looking to scramble. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 16 off that miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's a run. Running back's got it. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Baker. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. The Horned Frogs look to keep this drive moving. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep to the right side. Touchdown, TCU. Way too much speed on that play.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try for 2. And he drops back in the gun. And this is going to be caught. So the 2-point conversion gets this back to a 1-score game.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Carr. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. And the Miami offense is back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Defense is coming after him. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Reed. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Now,
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He'll be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Gives it to the back. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's James. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This offense really clicking. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Coach deciding to go for the two-point conversion to tie the score right here. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Oh, and he almost broke it. Finally steps out of bounds. What a great return to set up the offense now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Back to pass. It's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Payne.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. A handoff from the shotgun. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Horned Frogs pick up enough for a first down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. Caught over the middle. It's James. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Quick throw over the middle. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackles made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line. The game could come down to this possession. All tied up, 1st and goal. Can they punch it in? Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
TCU 35, Miami 28.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there.
First and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff in a single back formation. As the first down is still going. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll try a pass here. The sure hands. It's Wilson. And he'll be brought down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They mix it up with a run. Tackled, but first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Moves out of the pocket. Loose football. Ball scooped up by the defense. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Moves left out of the pocket. Touchdown, TCU. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Refuses to go down. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught near the sideline. It's Moore. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Catch made inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Dropping back. It's Reed. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Boy, the offense